Welcome back, viewers. I have already installed the PWM or the PEK window manager on the Sparky Linux virtual machine. So let us start with the detailed review. I will input the user password. So this is the PEK or PWM. I will call it PWM Windows Manager. So you got a screen and there is a panel at the bottom. Here the application menu is given. Then you have got the file manager here. So file manager, let us check out. So it is a Thunar file manager that is available in the PWM Windows Manager. Then there is a terminal. So let us check out. I think it is also the XFC. No, it is using the console or the KDE terminal. So it is a mix of XFC components as well as the KDE components. Then you have got this web browser. Let us check out. So I think the link is not working or what? Okay. Left click. Okay, so now it is opening up. So we have got Mozilla Firefox with the DuckDuckGo search engine. So the search engine is DuckDuckGo. They have removed the Google search engine. And let us check out the version. So version is 102.4. So quite latest, not very old Firefox version. And it looks to be very light. I can tell you, quite light. So you will be enjoying the speed of the applications on this window manager. So now I will close this. Okay, so I think multiple Firefoxes are open up, but still the system was snappy. Now here you got this workspace, and this is the CPU. It is showing the CPU usage. So it is a system monitor. Then you have got the calendar and date time. Now let us change over to the application menu. So in the audio video section, you have got Elisa, K3B, Kamoso, PN Mixer, Pulse System Tray, Pulse Audio, Volume Control, VLC, Media Player, and the Voco Screen NG. This is a simple screen recorder. Now I will tell you, not all these applications are part of the PWM Windows Manager. Since we have installed the KDE virtual machine of Sparky Linux, so we have installed a virtual machine of Sparky Linux with the KDE desktop, and over on that we have installed the PWM Windows Manager. So that's why the KDE applications are also visible. So this PN mixer, I think, is from the PWM window manager. So yes, so it is unable to grab the following hotkeys, but otherwise I think it will show you the hotkeys for muting, unmuting, volume up and volume down. So some things are not working here. Then in the development section, there is icon browser. In graphics, you have got the Gven view, image viewer, Oculus, Scanline. So all these applications are from the KDE desktop. Then you have got Firefox, the KDE connector, KDE, all these applications, they are from the KDE desktop. So very minimal applications are available for the PWM window manager. In settings, all this advanced network configuration, file manager settings, firewall configuration, input method, KDE connect, system and mouse, KDE system settings, monitor settings, power manager, screensaver, YID settings, everything is from the KDE desktop. So what is there? So the PWM window manager looks to be very lean, and most of the applications are from KDE desktop. Very minimal applications are there for the PWM window manager, but for example, only this Alex terminal, that is from the PWM window manager. So they have taken the Alex Qt terminal for the PWM window manager. And in utilities section, you can see here all these applications are mostly from the KDE desktop. For example, KMouse, KCalc, Featherpad, I think it is the PWM application along with this I think Xarchiver. Yes, Xarchiver is also for the PWM. It is from the XFC desktop. And you have got this Nitrogen wallpaper manager. So this wallpaper manager is from the PWM window manager. So you can change the wallpaper and you have to apply it. So this is how it will look. So what happened? It is not exactly getting minimized and maximized. Then you have got this wallpaper. We can apply this. Looks nice. Then you can apply this one. This also looks very nice. Yeah, but this one is very nice. I like this one. Then you got this one, morning or evening time. So this is also nice. Okay, so I will keep with this, I think, or should I change? Now there is some issue at the edges also. So yes, now I am able to grab the window and bring it down. What about this wallpaper? Oh, this is also nice. So I will keep this. So let us check if any other application is there. Okay, so not much things are there. Most of the things it is using from the KDE desktop itself. Yes, now the right click menu of the PWM window manager. So you got this files. So this is the file manager. Let us check out the file manager. It is using Thunar, as I already told you earlier. Then there is this web browser. So it is using Mozilla for the web browser. Then there is terminal. So it is using the console as a terminal. Then you have got this synaptic package manager. So it will use the synaptic package manager. So if you want to install any applications, you can use the synaptic package manager for the installation of the applications. You can do a system upgrade from here. So this is a Sparky Linux application to upgrade or update your system. Then you can directly run any code using this run command. So you can use the run command to run any code or any executable file. Then in applications, let us check out. So here you can see you got this telnet. So telnet you can connect with the telephony network. In science you got mathematics, so that is the bash. To bash are given, BC and DC. Let us click on. So it is only opening up the two different shell, BC and DC. The two different shells are there. You can see the bash, dash and shells are three shells are given. In system you got the system administration. So you got the Debian task selector, the DSL and the PPOE configuration tool, the edit rest. So we will go one by one. So let us open the Debian task selector. So I think there is some upgrade is there available. Just wait. So 131 MB of archives are there. So let us do the update also in the system. So meanwhile it is updating. Let us go ahead. Now we were in the application section. Yes, now let us check out the Debian task selector. So I have to input my password. Input the password. Now I think it is the task selector means yes, you can install the different desktop using the task selection or the task cell. So you can install additional desktops using this. So what we can do is maybe in the coming video we can install the GNOME desktop, the XFCE desktop and other desktops in Sparky Linux, and we can check it out each of this desktop. So what I will do is we will take a break. So after this video we will check out if any of the rare desktops are pending for review. Otherwise we will go over to another Linux distro, and then maybe we can come back and check out the different desktops, Debian desktops on Sparky Linux, or we can have a series on Debian desktop itself. So just like the ND or Arco Linux and the OpenSUSE series, we can do a series on the Debian desktop. So it will be pure Debian desktop, not here, but here also we can do. There is a possibility to check out all this desktop, how they look on the Sparky Linux. So I will now just cancel it and then I will close the console. Now, what is this edit rescue? What is that? Okay, so the X resource editor is there. So I don't know how to make it work. Get tree. Let us see what happens. Click the mouse pointer on any toolkit client. So I don't know how it works. Okay. So the edit rest is there. You got the shell external. Now let me maximize. And you got the pinned. Then you got box commands, sentry, refresh tree, dump tree, invert all. So it is something to do with some shell commands. So there is a tree of shell commands and then we have to work on. I am exactly, I don't know how it works. I will also have to check it how it works. So I will not go in detail with this application. I will just close it. We will go ahead. What is FB panel? I think it is the, let me check what happens. Okay, configuring the, okay, so the update. The update is about to finish. Now let us, what happened to that application FB panel? It did not work, I think. X font selection. Okay, so this is the font selector. So you can change the fonts. So you can see the names of the fonts are given. You can just go and check, select the fonts. And this is the font family. So this is one family of font. You got this another family here. You can choose the fonts from here and you can install. For example, let me install this avant-garde Gothic. Okay, so what happens? Okay, 20, and then you have to just select it and it, I think it will get installed. Selection is done. Then what you have to do? Okay, I think, okay, selection is done. Now it's little difficult because there are many things that we don't know. We have to use this desktop at least for a week or so, then only we'll understand what exactly how it works. But this is the way to at least select the font and then you have to install this. I have selected this. Now what happens is that I need to install this. So it is not like any other desktop we can find this. It is very unique window manager and desktops that we are checking out. So I will just close it. We can revisit this window manager sometime later. Then there is xkill and xrefresh. You know, it will refresh the window, refresh the system. Xkill will kill all the applications and it will just shut down your desktop and it might make the system unstable and cause it to crash. FB panel, why it is not working, I don't know. Anyway, let us go ahead. Now let us check out the hardware section. So you got this X video tune. I think it is a tuner for the X video. Yes. Incorrect use of this program can do permanent damage to your monitor or the window card. Okay. So this is for tuning the display of your computer or your system. So we will not play with this, otherwise it can damage the system. But it is there. Now let us go ahead. Okay, very hardware. Hardware is done. Then there is a this live USB creator from the Sparky Linux. So they have included this. Now let us go ahead. Then you can log out from here. You can do monitoring. Let us use the top. So top will show you. It is just like htop or gtop. It will show you the memory or resource usage. So you can see here the CPU usage is just 0.4%. And let me check out the memory. $362 MB of the RAM memory is used, and swap usage is 0. So it is very light desktop. You can see here all the applications that are running here. Only this much applications are there. There is no any other more application. Maybe around 15 to 20 processes are running in the system in the RAM. Not much to. Now let me do the grab. Yes. Now I will close this. Now let us check out the PS tree. So the PS tree will show you just uh, the processes and the mother process and the child processes. So network manager, you can see here there are some two processes running in the network manager. Accounts daemon has two open daemons. Then this is the ACPI ID. So these are the different processes that are running in the system, and they are shown in a tree way. So it shows the child process and the mother process, or you can say the master process and the slave processes. So I will just close this down. Now let us, okay, so now let us check XEV. What is that? So this is the event manager, or we can, it shows the events that are taking place in the system. EV is the event. So these are the different events that have taken place. So whenever I will click on this window, you can see the event being shown here. So I will just click the window here. You can see the event is taking place. So it is showing you what exact event has happened from here. So this is used for testing of the system. It is used by the quality assurance team to check the system. It is an important part of the quality management process of the softwares. Now in the package manager management, you have got this aptitude package manager in the text form. So here you can install any packages in the text form. So this is not a graphical application. It is a TUI, or the you can say a terminal utility interface is given, and everything is shown in the text form. For example, the different new packages you can see here. For example, in the backups, there is one application. So you have to go in the main, click. So here you can see FS archiver is there. So this is the package to install the FS archiver. So if you click on this, then you can install the package. Now what I will do is depends. So it is showing the dependencies. 27 dependencies are there to install this, and these are the two dependencies belong to the ButterFS programs, and below given packages are for the G disk. So we have checked out everything, and then we can just install this. So for installing also, there will be a way to install this. So yes, so you have to just use the tab button. That is not, yes. Now to install, you have to use G, checking dependencies. Package is being removed because they are no longer used. And then you have to again input G. So that should install, become root. Yes, so it is asking you to become root to install these packages. So now you have to input the root password, and now you can see the installation has already started. Okay, now again select G. So now you can see it is removing the unnecessary or the unwanted packages that are pending. So these packages don't have any dependencies and they are orphan packages. So first it installed the FS archiver, and then it has auto removed all the orphan packages in the system. So this is how you can use this to install packages. So this is a minimal way of doing things. So it suits the minimal ways or the minimal minimal, what we can say, the minimal resource usage of the window manager. So in window managers, you don't get too much graphical tools. Many things have to be done via terminal, and some things like this installer or the whole store is in a TUI. TUI is the terminal utility interface, and you have to use text-based inputs and outputs to do things. Now let us move over to the system things. So I think we have checked this out. Yes, we have done everything. Now let us check out the viewer. So word view is there to check out any text or the, we can say, office documents. So word view can be used to check it. But I think this word view is not working in other window managers and desktops also for Sparky Linux, and it is not working here also. Now to take a screenshot, you have to use this take screenshot utility. I think it is also not working, or there is some key bindings to be used to make it work. I don't know. Now let us go to the workspace. So here you can choose the workspace. So you can see either you can use this workspace selector in the panel, or you can choose it from the menu here. Now let us go to the PeKWM or the PeKWM, and here you can install the different things. So for example, let us install the clear looks. It should work, but I don't think it is working. Let us, so we have taken, yes, we were here, sorry. So now let us check out the default theme. I think it is not getting applied, or we have to reboot and then it will show up. Okay, Lord, what we can do is let us use this clear looks, and now we restart. Let us do a restart. Let us see what happens. There is some error or what? Nimbus. Okay, some of this themes I think are from the earlier window manager or what, because I remember there was a Nimbus theme in the earlier window manager. I don't know. It is not working though. It is not working. Edit startup. What is edit startup? Okay, so this, it will open up the startup config file, so I will not go in that detail. This is the edit configuration or the dconf. So some things are not working. What happens is when you have got multiple desktop installed, so the configs do mess up with each other. So the KD configs will mess with the PWM window manager, and the PWM configs might mess up with the KD desktop. So that's why some of the applications, some of the features won't work. So with this, I will stop the video here. See you in the next video. Bye bye.